Psalm 145, verse 13. Write this down. It says, your kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and your dominion endures through what? All generations. This is very important. In other words, God is saying, my kingdom will outlive, outlast, and out-endure every government, every protest, every criticism against it, every kind of attack. It will outlive them. Imagine that no matter how they try to destroy what Jesus started, it doesn't work. Do you realize that they burned the first Christians? They fed them to lions. They sawed them in half with saw. They put oil on them and burned them. They boiled them in hot fat. They did everything they could to get rid of this thing that Jesus started. And the problem is, God already said it will endure every generation. Even when the generations believe that this place called the church should become socially acceptable and begin to incorporate in it all kinds of behavior that is anti-kingdom, it cannot destroy the church. We must remember that no priest, no bishop, no pastor, no evangelist is building the church. Jesus said, I will build my church. So there are some people building some things, but it's not his church. And by the way, let me just say about the church, very important here. The church is not the kingdom. The church is the agency on earth that represents the kingdom government of God. That is what the church is. You remember that? Can you remember that, please? Because as you read the book of Acts, you're going to get confused if you don't remember that. The church is not the kingdom. The church is like God's local government head office on earth. The headquarters is where? In heaven. So the local government on earth is ecclesia, the church, the group of people that ambassador, representatives of that government on earth. So the church is not the kingdom. The church represents the kingdom. Kingdom means governing authority. The church is the local government council on earth to represent the heavenly government. Is that clear? So when we talk about, for example, it says here, great persecution broke out against the church. Remember, that's not against the kingdom. It's against the agency that represent the kingdom. They try to stop it. Now, according to God, he says his kingdom is an everlasting kingdom. So if anyone tries to destroy his kingdom, they will be destroyed. He will outlive, outlast, out-endure all attacks. Very important to remember. This is why you should make sure that you are not following a religion anymore. That you must get in the kingdom of God. Because the kingdom of God is the only secure place